I would say it is certainly the most empowering thing for anybody, especially the girl child, because there were surveys done just by the UN last year saying that to be born a girl in India is one of the most dangerous places to be born. And it's really dangerous for a woman from before being born, female feticide, female infanticide, sati, all sorts of violence against
Dowry.
women is perpetrated, dowry deaths. So it's difficult. I know that my existence is very privileged in comparison to a lot of the women out there. So I would say, especially for them, as it has been for me, that's the real distinguishing factor. This is a country with a lot of disparity economically, socially. A lot of women become prime ministers and presidents, but on the other hand, many of them are disenfranchised and unempowered. Education, I think, will help to bridge that difference more than anything else.
And the decision making, because women are not part of the decision making, so they have to be part of the decision making of the family, and that is empowerment. And without education, you cannot really achieve that. So, yeah, education. Without education, it's very difficult.
So, माँ से माँ और माँ से मजबूती, इस लाइन से कितना इत्तेफाक करती है आप?
मैं बिल्कुल सहमत हूँ इस लाइन से माँ और म से मजबूती, क्योंकि मुझे बहुत सारा सपोर्ट मिला है मेरी माँ की तरफ से, और जो कुछ मैं अपनी लाइफ के लिए चाहती थी उसमें अम्मा ने पूरा उनका हाथ दिया है, सपोर्ट दिया है. एजुकेशन के मामले में तो 100%, लेकिन उसे छोड़कर भी करियर चॉइसेस जो मैंने की हैं, ये मेरा तीसरा प्रोफेशन है अभी, और कभी उन्होंने, अम्मा और अब्बा दोनों ने कहा कि हम आपको एजुकेशन देना चाहते हैं, उसके बाद जो फैसले आप लेना चाहते हैं, लाइफ चॉइसेस, वो आपकी हैं, हम आपके लिए बिल्कुल हैं यहाँ पे गाइड करने के लिए, लेकिन फैसले आप खुद लीजिए, क्योंकि वही पर्पस है शिक्षा का. और अगर आप फिल्म में काम करना चाहते हैं, दे वर नॉट ओवरजॉयड विद दैट डिसीजन, लेकिन वो इस टाइप की फैमिली नहीं है जो वो कहेंगे कि खबरदार या आप ये नहीं कर सकते हैं, बिकॉज they've empowered their children to make choices for themselves, and they've always been very supportive. We've had disagreements, absolutely, we've disagreed on many things, but I think that's a testament to it's very difficult to be a parent, but I give Amma full credit, because I think one of the most difficult things to do is to bring up a child, because at some point you have to let them make their own decisions, and yet you have to influence them and guide them in many ways. So it's a very fine balance, and you can dominate someone, and many children turn out in all different ways, but I think I turned out quite well.
So, what is the most, what makes a mother-daughter bond the strongest?
Labor pain. I have to, that must be it, right?
No, after that.
Okay, after that. I think it's that every mother obviously loves their child hugely. You carry this child in your womb for 9 months. You feel it kicking inside you. You deliver it. You cut this umbilical cord. You allow him or her to grow and become another person, which involves huge sacrifice as well. So I think it's that whole process. It's a biological, come sociological, come psychological process, which I haven't been through myself, but it's also cyclical. It's a mother is a daughter, as a mother is a daughter, and you pass on these things to your child who you spend so much time with. So I think that it's a very special bond, and really there are no words. And also it's interesting because children rebel against that bond, and everyone would have gone through a phase where they're furious with their mother and they're embarrassed by their mother and they don't want their mothers to come inside the school, just drop me outside, and then you get over that phase and then you become close again, and so it's something that's really beyond description.
Just one last thing, both of you mentioned, so you politically mentioned that there have been women presidents and prime ministers in the country. Current election season is going on, but when you hear these candidates still talk about giving importance to girl child education and making toilets, that's still a priority even after so many years of independence. Do you think it's really saddening that our country is still struggling with the same things, which should have been done way earlier actually?
Quite a lot is being done. It's a huge country. We have to scale things up. It's definitely better than before, but you're right, we are still struggling to meet the goal. The schools are in place. Like I'll give you another example, like see the primary health centers are there. The fridge is there, but the bijli is not there. So the injections can't be kept there. So instead of having a solar, so sort of there are little gaps. But the government has spent a lot of money and a lot of things. We've been able to bring down the infant mortality, which is a huge thing. We've been able to do that. So we are. It's not that India is not doing a lot of things. It is doing a lot of things, but at the same time, a lot needs to be done.
Thank you.
खुशामदीद, नमस्कार, आदाब, कैसे हैं आप लोग? क्योंकि मेरी बेटी आज इस मुकाम पे है और ऐसी ही हमारे समाज की असंख्य बेटियां इस मुकाम पर हों, इसलिए ये फंक्शन हो रहा है यहाँ पर।
वेल ममा, मैं ये ज़रूर कहना चाहूँगी कि अगर मैं आज अबला नहीं सबला हूँ, एबल हूँ अबला नहीं, इट्स बिकॉज ऑफ यू, क्योंकि आपने मुझ में इतना बिलीव किया और आपने मेरी ड्रीम्स को, शी इज़ द विंड beneath my wings and she's the one who's nurtured my dreams and given me the confidence to go out and venture into the world. And today, I hope by the end of our event, we raise a lot of questions in the heads of all the people in our country and also think that how important it is for the girl child in our country to work.
जब ये छोटी थी, मैं पंजाब में रहती थी और वहाँ से शिफ्ट होकर बाद में बॉम्बे आई, तो पंजाब में बेटियों को बहुत ही अजीब तरीके से ट्रीट किया जाता था उस समय में और बड़े अजीब तरीके से बुलाते थे। तो जब ये मुंबई आ गए हम लोग, तो इसकी ड्रेसिंग सेंस मैंने डिसाइड की कि ये कभी भी जेवर नहीं पहनेगी और जब तक ये बड़ी हुई मैंने इसको जेवर नहीं पहनने दिए।
मामा सच बोलो, ये कॉस्ट कटिंग का अच्छा तरीका था आपका।
ये भी हो सकता है, लेकिन सब लोग कहते थे कि आप अपनी बेटी को किचन में नहीं जाने देती। मैंने कहा जाएगी किचन में, ऐसी बात नहीं कि जो किचन में जाते हैं उन्हें दूसरे काम नहीं आते, लेकिन मैं चाहती हूं कि ये एक समाज की मानी जानी हुई महिला बने और उसके लिए इसका दूसरी तरफ कंसंट्रेट करना बहुत जरूरी है। किचन में जाना एक प्राउड की बात है, जो मैं भी जाती हूं, लेकिन मेरी बेटी एक समाज में जानी जाए अपने नाम से, न कि और किसी के नाम से, ये भी एक बहुत बड़ी बात है। मैं यहाँ आज अपनी बेटी की सफलता की वजह से खड़ी हूँ। आई एम प्राउड ऑफ माई डॉटर।
आई लव यू माँ।
चलिए देखते हैं एक एवी के माध्यम से इन्हीं बातों को।
करना चाहूंगी श्री रूप मित्रा जी को, जनरल मैनेजर है केयर हिंदुस्तान यूनिलीवर लिमिटेड।
आइए।
Plan India is a part of Plan International, one of the world's child-centric community development organizations, and is committed to the principle of child rights and equality. Plan India is working to improve the lives of disadvantaged children, their families and communities through an approach that puts children at the center of community development. Plan works with... Thank you, Mrs. Dingley. That was quite touching.
कहते हैं कौन सी वो चीज जो यहाँ नहीं मिलती, सब कुछ मिल जाता है लेकिन माँ नहीं मिलती। और वो गाना भी सुना होगा आपने, ऐ माँ तेरी सूरत से अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी, उसको तो देखा ना हमने कभी, पर इसकी जरूरत क्या होगी। मैं कहूंगी जितना माँ को सराहा गया है उतना ही बेटियों को भी सराहा जाना चाहिए। ऐसी ही एक बहुत ही मशहूर, काबिल और सम्माननीय माँ बेटी की जोड़ी श्रीमती शर्मिला टैगोर जी और सोहा अली जी को आमंत्रित करना चाहूंगी, जिन्होंने इस महान कार्य को अपना समर्थन दिया है। वेलकम कीजिए श्रीमती